local yoga instructor is doing her part to promote healthy living for children. Donna Freeman is the author of the new book, Once Upon a Pose, and today she joins us in studio, and she's also brought along some kids. We have Emily, Madison, Aaliyah, and Greer to demo for us today. So we're talking about yoga and kids and how fun it can be, but you're specifically looking at how to get yoga into schools.
Yes. Yeah, and yoga in schools is a really wonderful combination of bringing the health benefits and the intellectual and emotional the emotional training into the classroom. But it's just vital to bring it into the classroom these days. These kids need these skills.
Okay, so we'll get the girls showing off some of their yoga poses. What's some of the stuff that you could be able to do in a classroom?
Well, you can use what we're doing today is a whole lot of partner poses, and partner poses develop cooperation and teamwork, and they get kids talking with one another and working together in a really unique way.
And that they can stand up so straight. That's so nice.
The other thing that's really nice about a school is you can use what's in a school, a desk and a chair, to do yoga. And a lot of people don't think of that because they go to their typical yoga class, which is a studio, and there's a mat. And they're like, well, how do we get this into a school and adapt it to a school?
So what are some of the benefits for kids? They're more focused afterwards?
Definitely. There's increased focus, there's improved concentration, their creativity just skyrockets.
Nice.
Their impulse control is greater. As well, it reduces their stress so that they're in a mental and emotional place that's ready to learn.
And you think it can be used in different subjects?
Oh, for sure. For sure. You can use yoga in a science classroom, in a mathematics classroom, in a language arts classroom, even in an art classroom. You can incorporate yoga poses into all of those subject areas.
So what is available for teachers to figure out how to do this? If the teacher maybe doesn't know much about yoga themselves, how do they get their kids doing it?
Well, one thing that you can do, of course, is to visit the website yogainmyschool.com. There are 300 resources on that, at least, that tell you how to use yoga in the classroom. The other thing that you can do is just start searching on the internet for kids yoga and classroom yoga and that type of stuff. There is training out there. I offer it. A number of other people offer it. Yoga in schools is definitely here to stay.
So are there schools in Edmonton who are doing this now?
Yes, I've been teaching in schools in Edmonton and the greater Edmonton area for 8 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so what do you hear from those kids who are doing it?
Oh, they love it. Most of them run down the hallway going, yay, it's yoga day!
Okay. And so these kids have been doing it for a while?
Yes. Some of these kids have never not done yoga.
Right.
And then, since someone asks them, how long have you been doing yoga? They're like, always.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not necessarily a hard thing for a kid who has never done anything physical to pick up on right away.
No, and that's one nice thing about it is it crosses kind of all the boundaries. Whether you're an athlete or a non-athlete, you can still do yoga.
Nice. Okay, so what do parents do? If they want to see it in their child's school, what should they do?
Well, I would definitely approach your teacher and the administration and say, hey, we want to bring this into our school. This is a wonderful thing. It'll make a difference in your classroom. The benefits are shown in numerous studies. Let's do this. Contact this lady, Donna Freeman, and bring it in.
So in your experience, how do you work it in a day? Because a lot of people would be worried about giving up math time or reading time. So how do you work it in the day so that everyone's happy?
Well, in Alberta we have what's called a DPA, a daily physical activity requirement. And so for 30 minutes a day, every child in Alberta should be getting some kinds of activity.
Right.
So there's that way. As well, you can use it to introduce a topic or as a reward at the end of the day. In one class in a school, I went in every Friday afternoon at from 3 to 3:30, and we ended each week with a yoga session, and the kids loved it.
Okay. So give us an example. So if you were to, head into a math class and you want to introduce a subject, what sort of yoga things would you be doing there?
Math is great because a lot of yoga is straight lines. And so geometry, triangle pose and side angle pose and forward bends, you can do a lot. You can calculate area using yoga poses and all kinds of creative ways to incorporate it into the classroom.
Learn about your cute and your obtuse triangles.
Exactly.
Poses. Nice. Okay, that is very clever. Okay, so, and you said how many schools locally so far?
Oh, I've gone into probably 30, 40 schools locally.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I work a lot with the ABC Head Start programs, bringing it to the little ones, as well all the way up to high schools, working with their teams and specializing in how to get your basketball players into top shape.
Perfect. And it's not just doing yoga once, it's ongoing throughout the school. That's the way to get the best benefit. Okay, so if you are interested in bringing yoga into your school, your child's school, go to the website, yogainmyschool.com. Pretty easy, but if you forget it, you can check out our website, ctvedmonton.ca, and then click on news links. So thank you so much to all the girls for helping us today, and thank you to Donna for coming in and sharing.
Thank you.
And we're back right after the break.